So what's your point? I'm sorry.
So, like, what study I'm doing, like, I've realized that.
Oh, higher studies.
So, like, I've realized that.
I feel bad because everyone's programmed. You're programmed for higher studies, right? You have to be an engineer. You have to be a doctor. You need, like somehow or other, you get education, you get a job, you get a post, then everything is possible for you, right? So it's like a one-pointed attention. But then you go for the job and there's 10,000 people going for that same job, right? Especially in India, right? And then, one time when we bought a car from one man, I asked him, you know, and he was telling, he said, we work like 16 hours a day, 6 days a week. And I asked him, how much money are you making? And he told me, and it was like nothing. It was like so small money. And I was saying, they're making you work like that? For that amount of money? 6 days a week? 12, 16 hours a day? And they're like, what to do? There's no other jobs. Only thing available. And I felt really, really bad. So you basically have to sell your soul to that company. You literally have to become a slave in that company. And there's still no guarantee. There's no guarantee, right? Somebody doesn't like you. Your boss doesn't like you. You don't like the boss. So many factors are there, isn't it? So if you surrender to Krishna, Krishna will give you exactly what you need. He can do and undo. Otherwise, it's up to us. And then all of that pressure, all of that stress from the family, from the community, from the society, right? So all of that goes on your head. Everybody's stressed out. I met many, many Indian students. They're like, what to do? My parents forcing me. And I'm asking them, I said, you like engineering? Then I hate engineering. So I'm like, why are you doing? They say, my parents are forcing me. I said, you want to be a doctor and go through so many years of school and put so much investment there? They're like, no. I said, why are you doing? Because my father, he's doctor, he wants me to be a doctor. So it's unfortunate. And then you hear many students, they commit suicide, they go mad, they become completely like rebellious, they run away. Isn't it? Because they cannot handle it. Higher education. And then when you get a higher education, and then you join the company, I tell you from my experience, as soon as you join the company, they tell you, whatever you learned in school, forget it. It's not useful here. It's not practical here. That's just to see if you have half a brain. Right? So they just want to see if you can get through the school, that just shows you have half of a brain. That's all you proved. But the information itself is useless. Honestly, that's what I saw. They're just saying whatever you think you know and whatever you think you learned, that won't help you here. Now we'll train you according to what we need. And let's see if you can pass that qualification. And now you're like, wow, can I forget about all the debt that I had to pay to the college and the university? You see, it's a very artificial system. In the Vedic time, whatever your family, however the qualification, they'll automatically teach you according to your qualification. So you're a businessman, you're going to be a businessman, then you train with your father or your uncle, whoever is a successful businessman. Whatever that profession, all right, you're a construction person, right? Then okay, train with someone who's building houses. Right? Why you have to go to college? Right? No, I need a college degree. Right? So you get some useless college degree with hundreds of thousands of dollars in America in debt. And hardly anybody is working in a job which is consistent with the education that they just paid for. Because it's not their nature. So better you find what is your nature, what inspires you, what are you good at, what do you like to do, what can you do. That's the Vedic way. This other way is a Western, artificial, exploitative system where everyone is just paying all these schools and colleges, universities. In Bhubaneswar, I saw every corner there's an engineering college. Literally, like every single corner, engineering. And at that time, many people were going to the West for engineering, right? Computer engineering. And then other people said, why we have to bring them there? Right? At that time you had to. Now you don't. You can do remotely. So we'll make you stay in India and we'll pay you Indian wages. We don't have to deal with visas. We don't have to deal with, resettling yourself, in other countries. So you have, 3,000 engineering colleges in 5 square miles. It's like anyone has a house, and they just put out a sign, engineering college, It's like, that's a house, that's not a college, No, it's engineering. Some guy's in there, I'm going to teach you engineering, I hope I'm not destroying your plan.
I'm realizing that I'm actually becoming insane.
You what?
Becoming insane because from morning till night I am there, like it's so much of stress. So
maybe that's why Krishna is making me tell you. You see, you wanted to talk, right? But I'm automatically saying. I'm automatically telling you everything. Krishna prompting, isn't it?
That's what I wanted to know, whether I should do this or not.
Do you think it's going to work?
It's just the beginning, and in the beginning only I have
Before you were hearing from me, everything was going to work, but now you're questioning it.
Right now I'm thinking
that's when you know you're getting good association. When you lose all faith and confidence in your materialistic plans, that's when you know you're making spiritual advancement. So this is killing. Right? Didn't Prabhupada talk about destroying your materialistic desires and your plans? Making you disgusted? Because then when you think about it logically, does this make any sense? What are you being forced to do? And then if Krishna wants you, wouldn't that automatically happen like that? So we're just doing in a very artificial, materialistic way. Nobody's satisfied. Krishna's not satisfied. because you're not doing bhakti. You're not satisfied because you're not doing bhakti. So you're not happy spiritually and you're not happy materially. So how satisfied are you with your standing, with your results?
Not at all.
Exactly. Because you're smart. You're smart enough to realize like this is not nice. Right? So now you have to pray to Krishna how to solve it. Just like Arjuna, he surrendered to Krishna. How to solve it. Then you need a guru. You understand?
Yes.
Otherwise, you'll just try to solve it yourself. Are you solving everything yourself?
I have tried doing it and it failed.
You're starting to lose faith
Yeah, on my abilities.
on your own ability. So you're not satisfied with your guru. Because he's his own guru. So he's not satisfied with his guru. Right? And then the mother, father, they're saying, we are your guru. Right? You just surrender to us. Right? Are you satisfied with them as your guru? Are they really spiritually, materially benefiting you?
No.
So, what is the point of that guruship? Right? Then you just say, mother, father, I have love and affection for you, but you're a horrible guru. You cannot help me spiritually, you cannot help me materially. No offense, but everyone's afraid to say it. Everyone is like petrified. So fearful. Right? So that's why if you depend on Krishna, you become very strong. Otherwise, these people are in Maya, they're representing Maya. Right? Let's be honest. Right? They're not serving in Krishna samsa. Right? That means they're in Maya samsa. So you're going to let people in Maya samsa control you and tell you what you need to do spiritually? That would be insane. If you're interested in spiritual life, let's be honest. So you have to be strong.